Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow Room. Yeah, well, I got it. Oops. Let's try that again. Overflow Room. Yeah. Oh, yes. And today, it's got a lot of overtones, this UFIP thing does. There we go. As we work our way backward through the letter H, we begin with the amazing Danish light music composer. Well, there are a couple of those, but this one, Fini Henriques, or Fini Henriques, or Henrique. I don't know how he pronounced it and how it came out in Danish. He lived from 1867 to 1940. He was not only, according to this, a well-loved violinist and popular composer, he was a cultural phenomenon. With unpretentious charm and great humanity, he became the favorite musician of the Danes. His works radiate humor and a wealth of ideas. The music flowed easily from his pen, and he enjoyed unique success with orchestral music, especially the ballet, Den Lille Mönchschiff, and the music theater for Wollenschmed. Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I mean, even Danish people don't pronounce Danish all that well. Go ahead. Let me have it, Danish people. I'm waiting. Anyway, this disc on Da Capo is a delightful collection of light music. It features, let's see, who is it? Christina Astrand violin, Max Artved oboe, the Helsingborg Symphony Orchestra, under Giordano Bellincampi. We have his Romance for violin and orchestra, and the for violin and orchestra. It's only 1 minute and 9 seconds long. The title is longer and harder to pronounce than the piece. Then we've got the Dance for violin and orchestra. These are both, well, that was arranged by Lonnie Grøndahl, actually, famous conductor. Tata. Tata is adorable. Tata is Czardas 1 and Czardas 2. Hungarian violin things. Then the suite from the aforementioned opera, or theater music, or play, Wollenschmed, or Smed, or whatever it is. It's a suite, 20 minutes of fun-filled music. It's from 1896. The suite in F major for oboe and strings, which is just delightful. And something from Den Lille Havre. Yeah, those are all wonderful. But anyway, the music is delightful. And Henrique or Henriques or however you want to pronounce him is somebody who is definitely worth getting to know if you like light music. It's on Da Capo. See, there you go. I'm holding it nice and still so you can all write it down. And there's not a lot of his music out there. I mean, there are bits in like collections and things, but you know, albums devoted to him, not so many. Then we have, oh yes, the fabulous Carol Symphony by Victor Hely-Hutchinson. Oh, it's so cute. 24 minutes of charming Christmas carols juggling along and lovely orchestral arrangements. This disc is actually wonderful. It's Naxos with the City of Prague Philharmonic under Gavin Sutherland. It's a Carol Symphony and other Christmas orchestral favorites. We have Brian Kelly's improvisations on Christmas carols, the aforesaid Victor Hely-Hutchinson, Peter Warlock's Bethlehem Down, a carol for strings, Philip Lane's Wassail Dances, and last but not least, Patrick Stanford, a Christmas Carol Symphony from 1978, believe it or not. Oh, it's all just fun and mindless and enjoyable seasonal music. So this is definitely worth grabbing if you're looking for Christmas faves that are a little bit off the beaten track. Speaking of off the beaten track, oh yeah, Robert Helps. Robert Helps, this is really cool. New music for the piano. Now, Robert Helps was himself an absolutely fine composer. He's a very good composer and a wonderful pianist. And this release was on CRI back in its day. And it's now digitally remastered and still on CRI. I don't know if this is still available. It may be on New World now. There's a possibility. But this has got music by everybody in the universe. Ingolf Dahl, Kent Kennan, Samuel Adler, Hall Overton, Milton Babbitt, Miriam Gideon, Saul Berkowitz, Ben Weber, Paul Pisk, Mel Powell, Morton Gould, Alan Hovanes, George Pearl, Norman Kasdan, Joseph Prostakoff, Peggy Glanville Hicks, the Prelude for a Pensive Pupil. It's cute. Ernst Bacon, Robert Helps himself, Mark Brunswick, Earl Kim, and Joseph Alexander. 67 minutes of delightful and interesting and characterful and weird and exciting new music for the piano. Really a fun disc. It was originally released by RCA Red Seal, believe it or not, in 1966, and CRI picked it up on LP in 1971. Sort of amazing, isn't it, that there were these wonderful, niche discs that, of course, the major labels couldn't wait to license or get rid of. But Robert Helps is a guy whose name is worth keeping in mind. He was a wonderful performer and a fine composer. So there's that. And last but not least, well, one of you asked, are you ever going to talk about Heinichen? Johann David Heinichen, Heinichen, the beer, it's that same thing. Well, yes, I am. First, we have the Dresden Concerti. Oh, I remember when this came out in 1993. In 1993, those were the days, weren't they? I mean, Deutsche Grammophon was trying to push this as like the next Bach, the next Pachelbel canon, the next Handel water music, the next big Baroque thing. And Heinichen was a very, very good composer. I mean, he really was. And the music is delightful. I mean, there are a whole bunch of concertos for all kinds of things. And they're fun to listen to, tuneful and robust. And his music is good, solid Baroque music. It really is. And this did well, I think, in its day. I mean, it was, like I said, it was promoted like crazy. The guy in charge of Deutsche Grammophon at that time was Albert Imperato, who was a smart guy, and he was a former pupil of mine at Stanford. And, he really got behind this, and it was quite admirable what they did to try and promote him. Didn't work. Nothing was working by then. It didn't work that well. I mean, I think this had its 15 minutes of fame. And judging by the one person who mentioned this to me in the H's, well, it still has maybe another minute and a half of fame, but he's worth listening to. And not only were his symphonies lovely, but he wrote some extraordinarily beautiful sacred music, including this, his Mass number 12, very nicely coupled to the Bach Magnificat with the Dresden Kammerchor and the Dresden Baroque Orchestra under Hans Christoph Rademann, who's one of those really good German choral music guys. He really is. This is a really serious mass. It's 34 minutes, sort of cantata mass broken up into sections. It's really a joy. I mean, it's absolutely a joy, and it's a wonderful performance of this and the Bach Magnificat on the Carus label. There that is. So if you want to take a look at that and write it down and go listen to it, I'm sure Carus is a good label, and their stuff will still be available. So give it a shot. You will not be sorry. It's good German Baroque music. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.